All right, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and a beautiful day. And the topic of this video is gonna be, God will put you back together in front of those who broke you. Talk on the topic, okay? Some individuals, some people just want the finished product. They just want the finished products. And the thing is, we all have our flaws. We're all not perfect. We all make mistakes. And that's the thing also. When you can grow with somebody, when you can accept their flaws, when you can accept their insecurities, when you can accept them just as a person and not try to fix them. Because a lot of us, whenever we get into relationships, sometimes we try to fix that person and we try to make this ideal image of them, of what we have in our head. But no, we have to accept them the way God has made them. And then we have to work with them. We have to grow with them. Because let me tell you something, love, my friend, love is not confusing. And if it feels confusing, then it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be, okay? And that's a hard thing to accept sometimes. That's a hard thing, that's a hard pill to swallow. Because when you try and make things work, when you try to force on your time and not let it put together by God, you'll start to feel this resistance. You'll start to feel this weird feeling, and it doesn't feel right. Because you know, everybody wants love, okay? And you're not wrong for wanting love. You're not wrong for wanting that special person. We have to wait. We have to work on ourselves. We have to grow in our faith, and we have to get closer to God, because the most unconditional love feeling is with Jesus. Once you have that unconditional love with Jesus, you don't need anybody. But then Jesus will bring you the right person. He'll bring you the right person, but you have to pursue him first. If you want a woman of God, if you want a man of God, you have to become those things. You have to become those things. You have to go to church. You have to read your Bible. You have to do all these things because you attract what you are. I will say it again. You attract what you are. So if you want somebody that does all these things, that pursues Christ, you have to become that person. You got to become that person, man. And it takes time. When you're healing, if you're going through something right now and you're healing, if you're healing through a heartbreak, you're going to get through this, my friend. This will not last forever. But sometimes, whenever God is building you up, the people that broke you will start to see, oh, he's changed. Oh, she's changed. Oh my gosh, let me go and try to talk to her again. Oh, and that's the thing. Don't go back to the things that broke you and left you empty. Don't go back to them, because God put you out of that for a reason. Don't go back to the source that hurts you. Don't do it. Yes, accept the things that people change and people grow and people develop, but understand you are growing and you are developing. So don't go back to a source that is hurting you. Don't do it. It's not worth your peace. It's not worth your suffering. It's not. So when you're leveling up, some people can only stay in a certain season of our lives, and that's okay, because they always teach us something and we always learn, we always develop. So this is such a beautiful thing. So acceptance, like I talked about in the video, acceptance leads to transformation. Accept what is, let go of what was, and then God will bring you new people and new things. But we try to go back to our past because that feels familiar. We try to go back to past people because that feels familiar. But no, don't go back to the sources that hurt you. Grow, transform, and develop, and keep going and keep pushing. You know, God has such a beautiful purpose for all of us. And if you allow him to help you grow, if you allow him to basically be the light to your darkness, and then you lean on him, he will bring you that comforting feeling and that peaceful feeling, but you just have to let him sometimes. You know, there's a Bible quote, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. It gives you a hope and a future. And doesn't this feel so comforting? This feels so comforting because he is giving us a future. He's giving us hope. He's giving us basically all these beautiful things. But we have to allow him. We have to trust, because it's so easy for us to worry, okay? We're always worrying about the next thing. We're always worrying about things that are happening in our lives. But we just have to focus our eyes on him. Just allow it. So forgive the people that hurt you. And I struggle with this. I'm not saying that I don't struggle with this, okay? But the thing is, if you don't forgive the people, you're gonna be bitter. Wish them the best. Talk highly good of them. Don't spread negativity. Yes, if these people hurt you, they're a good person, and move on. That's it. That's it. Talk highly of them. Talk good about them. Don't spread hatred. And that's hard. Yeah, they're a good person. Let it go. Walk away. Okay? Talk highly of them. Talk good about them. Don't wish any ill on them.